Most people know the Ark of the Covenant as the golden chest that held the Ten Commandments. But what if I told you the Ark was so powerful that entire armies collapsed, rivers stopped flowing, and even the ground itself reacted when it appeared? Today, we're diving into surprising truths you probably never knew about one of the most mysterious objects in the Bible. The Ark was built from a heavenly pattern. When Moses was on Mount Sinai, God didn't just hand him commandments. He gave him a design, a blueprint of something that already existed in heaven. This wasn't a human invention. It was a physical copy of a heavenly reality. The Ark represented God's throne on earth. The golden lid, the mercy seat, wasn't just artwork. It was described as the place where God himself would sit and speak. It was the closest humanity had come to experiencing the throne of God on earth. The Ark had authority over nature. When priests carrying the Ark stepped into the Jordan River, the waters didn't just slow down, they stopped miles upstream, as if time itself paused. The river parted, and millions crossed on dry ground. The Ark led armies into victory. Israel didn't win battles through strength alone. The Ark went before them, and when it did, walls fell, enemies ran, and victories came that made no earthly sense. It symbolized God fighting for his people. Touching the Ark was deadly serious. The Ark wasn't dangerous because of magic, it was holy. When Uzzah reached out to steady it, he died instantly. A reminder that God's holiness cannot be approached casually. Its movement was marked by silence. Whenever the Ark traveled, there were no trumpets, no shouting, no drama. Just quiet footsteps of priests carrying the weight of God's presence. Its power wasn't in volume, but in reverence. Inside the Ark was sacred reminders. The Ark didn't just carry stone tablets. It held a budding rod that proved divine calling, and a jar of manna that testified of God's provision. It carried symbols of authority, guidance, and faithfulness. The Ark could not be controlled or used. When the Philistines captured it, they thought they had gained a spiritual weapon. Instead, their idols toppled, disease spread, and fear overtook their cities. The presence of God can't be manipulated, only honored. The Ark disappeared without explanation. One of the greatest mysteries in history is that the Bible never records what happened to it. Some believe it was hidden before the Babylonian invasion. Others think it lies beneath the Temple Mount or was carried to another land. Its true resting place remains one of the world's greatest spiritual mysteries. The Ark reappears in Revelation. Centuries later, John sees the Ark in a heavenly vision, shining, radiant, eternal. Hinting that the earthly Ark was always a shadow of something greater, a reminder that God's presence still moves, still speaks, and still reigns. Closing, call to action, the Ark of the Covenant is far more than an artifact. It's a symbol of divine presence, power, and promise. Which part caught your attention the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'd love to hear what stood out to you. If you want more biblical mysteries explained in simple storytelling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.